Happy April 8th, everyone. I just finished up a run and it's good. So here's a reminder to get outside and be active if you haven't yet. And I hope if you haven't had the chance to see a solar eclipse that you got out today and saw one, because the next one, at least in North America, will be like 21 years. So yeah, and I'll leave you with a poem, as I've been doing. Maybe sometime I'll do something different than a poem, but here's a poem, and it's called The Box. Once upon a time, in the land of Hushabye, around the wondrous days of yore, I came across a sort of box, bound up with chains and locked with locks, and labeled, kindly, do not touch, it's war. Decree was issued roundabout with a flourish and a shout, and a gaily colored mascot tripping lightly on before. Don't fiddle with this deadly box, or break the chains, or pick the locks, and please, don't ever play about with war. Well, the children understood. The children happened to be good. They were just as good around the time of yore. They didn't try to pick the locks or break into that deadly box. They never tried to play about with war. Mummies didn't either, sisters, aunts, grannies neither, 'cause they were quiet and sweet and pretty in those wondrous days of yore. Well, very much the same as now, not the ones to blame somehow for opening up that deadly box of war. But someone did, someone battered in the lid and spilled the insides out across the floor. A sort of bouncy, bumpy ball made up of guns and flags and all the tears and horror and death that goes with war. It bounced right out and went bashing all about and bumping into everything and stored. And what was sad and most unfair is that it didn't seem to care who much it bumped, or why, or what, or for. It bumped the children mainly, and I'll tell you this quite plainly, it bumps them every day more and more, and leaves them dead and burned and dying, thousands of them sick and crying, 'cause when it bumps, it really is very sore. Now there's a way to stop the ball. It isn't difficult at all. All it takes is wisdom. I'm absolutely sure that we could get it back into the box and bind the chains and lock the locks. But no one seems to want to save the children anymore. Well, that's the way it all appears, 'cause it's been bouncing round for years and years, in spite of all the wisdom since those wondrous days of yore. And the time they came across that box, bound up with chains, locked with locks, and labeled, kindly, do not touch, it's war. Well, that's it. Be good to people, make their day, and be awesome. Take care.